I'm Jeanne Roe Smith. I'm the campus minister and director of the 580 Cafe. And we are an opportunity for students to gather in community, a space to share food and conversations, study, and just really relax. 580 began as a project to help identify and resource food for students who didn't have enough food to eat during their time here on campus. Generally, on a weekly basis, 580 will provide probably 300 to 500 meals for students of some sort. And so that started in February of 2010, and we've been doing it since then, 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. It allows them to use some of their disposable income in other ways, either for tuition or for transportation. I think what makes us different than CPO is, number one, we're off campus, but we work together because there's food to have, but ours is come and sit and stay. It's more of a community center rather than dropping in to grab something out of the food closet and then just go to class. So the 580 and myself, we work collaboratively with a lot of the student groups that are identifying issues around housing or hunger. At least 30% of the students that I see here are what I would call housing insecure. They don't have a stable place that they call their home because they're trying to find something locally that is affordable, and that's just about not possible.
Westwood is definitely in a housing crisis. There have been studies in the last couple of years that show that Westwood has the highest cost of rent out of all of Los Angeles, which is pretty outrageous when you think about the cost of living downtown or by the beach in Santa Monica. My name is Chloe Pan, and I serve as the External Vice President in our Undergraduate Students Association. Housing insecurity and food insecurity are both issues that I've experienced both in and out of UCLA. I remember growing up, my mom and I would be in and out of McDonald's just because we couldn't always live at home, and so coming to UCLA was the first time where I actually had a safe and consistent place to really sleep in at night, and so that's why housing security is a really important issue for me. In terms of hunger and homelessness, there's a couple of different things that we're pushing for. So the thing that we do the most is legislative advocacy. So over the summer, we advocated for bills like AB 214, which made it easier for UCLA students to enroll in CalFresh benefits. And then on the federal level, we're also advocating for things like ensuring funding for the SNAP program, since that also impacts the ability for California residents to access food security aid. We are petitioning the City of Los Angeles to form a new neighborhood council for the area of Westwood. And so if that goes through and we get this established, our hope is that we will get members on this council who really care about housing and are willing to use that platform to make that one of their top priorities.
So it's really being attentive and listening to the needs of students and responding to that rather than to the dog whistle of, oh, you got to do something from an administrative point. It's listening to the community and responding with them to support their needs and their identifications of the challenges that they're facing.